Hello everybody and welcome. Sunday, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, the 28th of July, and I'm ever so pleased to be able to bring the camcorder out into Blackpool. And also, more than that, I'm so pleased that I can thank everybody for watching these videos again. I really want to thank everybody who watches all my videos. That's the two channels. That's this serious channel and my other channel, the fun channel. I want to thank everybody. Now, if I may just explain, I'm in the wedding chapel right on the promenade, so I can open up my video introduction here. Very fortunate indeed. We've had very strange weather, haven't we? From Tuesday to Friday, it was exceptionally warm, exceptionally warm. Strange things happened, not only here, but in the rest of the parts of the country. Very strange things happened. Now, what happened in Blackpool was, from Friday evening, rain started. Rain started at all levels. And now, this is the first time that it has stopped. It stopped 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. I had a look and I said to myself, I must try for this video. So I grabbed the camcorder and coat and travelled into Blackpool to see if I can get away with visiting the 5 venues. Well, I did, because this introduction was made after me videoing those 5 venues. I thought I would start with the venues first, just in case the drizzle comes back. And yes, it has started to drizzle, as I mentioned in the last shot on my Sunday review. So I want to thank everybody again very much for watching my videos. And just to remind you what this video is all about. It's all about my usual Sunday survey, the 28th of July 2019, to bring you right up to date with everything. But first of all, I'm going to take you right back until Tuesday, as I have other clips. I've got clips from, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. I do forget, they're already edited and waiting to be joined on to this video. So I'm going to take you back now first to, I think, Tuesday, and there'll be one complete video from the midweek until Sunday afternoon. I will mention, it was so hot. It was so hot here, I couldn't use the camcorder. Isn't that strange? I couldn't use it when it was hot, and I couldn't use it when it was drizzling. Most strange. Anyway, I'm going to take you back to Tuesday now with all my wishes. Thank you again to everybody. Bye-bye. Hello, very good afternoon everybody. Tuesday, the 23rd of July 2019, and we start our video today with a look at this skyjack. Now, the 2 contractors just standing next to me, they told me this is known as a scissor lift. A scissor lift. Yes, we'll have a walk about this morning and see what we find. We start in Abingdon Street, and again having a look at this skyjack scissor lift here. We are now approaching the site of the Premier Inn, and we can see these little pieces of plant machinery now waiting to get into the actual sites. There's the scaffold lorry also right in front. And now we're right on top now of the site of the Premier Inn. And I can now show you, because I'm across the road now, so I'll be able to show you this. All the scaffold and all the boards, all the new scaffold and lovely, lovely clean boards, all laid here, and they go right up now to the 5th story. Virtually the 5th story. I think they've made it to the 4th. I'll just walk you along, and virtually half of this rear of the hotel here all been nicely attended to with the scaffold and the scaffold boards. And you can see now the preparation to extend this section now right up to the top. You can see the first layer now of the scaffolds. And there's a skip now, that's all full up, that will have to be changed. And more boards, all being brought down now. There's a contractor there carrying some of those boards. I think I can show you this. Now, that's insulation. Can you see it on the board there? That's insulation that will go all along this rear of the hotel and obviously at the front. Oh, there'll have to be a lot of that used. Oh, we find ourselves now at Edward Street, and in front, yes, there's work going on here today, of course there is. It's very dusty. What's happening is, yes, that plant machinery is operating and it's very, very dusty indeed, so I'm not going to walk up there with this camcorder. A lot of dust coming up. I can show you this now because I'm the other side. I'm the other side of where the work is taking place. Now, I'll just show you this. Can you remember the last couple of videos and I showed you that massive hole? In fact, it was a crater. Well, there it is now. It's all been filled in and covered up. All been filled in. Now, as you know, there's 2 cages down here. We've left the first one and we are now in the second one. And I can show you this now. We have a hole here. In fact, well, a crater really. And this is how the other one looked. This will soon be attended to and filled in. Very interesting. We're at the end of Edward Street now. I hope you've enjoyed that quick flying visit. The Sands Venue Resort Hotel, and have a look at this on this day of Tuesday, the 23rd of July 2019. Still the same day as from when you see that scissor lift there. And we have now virtually, albeit a completion of the steelworks on this side elevation. The 2 stories plus the roof, just this very small section here to be done, and then the whole side has been completed. Marvellous, great progress. We are down the end of this alleyway now here, and look, it's all virtually finished as said. Our usual view from the front to the rear, looking right through the inside of this hotel, right the way from the front to the rear. We are now at the second side, and I hope you can see that excavation work. I'm going to call it that, excavation work. Very deep. And now a view from this second side right through to the first side. That's where we see the roof work. And it's from here now that I will simply close up my little walkabout on this Tuesday to our usual sites. I hope you have enjoyed. Very good morning, everybody, and thank you ever so much for joining me at the Premier Insight Wednesday, the 24th of July 2019, and we're just in time to see this. Just going to walk carefully across the road. I'll be quite safe. Although it's a weekday and there's traffic about, I will be quite safe. Water tanks here, look, giant water tanks, and I think we're going to be in time to see them lifted up with the crane driver. Yes, thank you very much for joining me, and thank you to everybody who watches these videos. It means a lot. Thank you. Further harnessing around this water tank is just taking place. Very, very secure, this. Very. A little bit of information just passed to me with reference to this water tank. It weighs 200 kilos. 200 kilos is the weight.
The brick is 200 now, that.
Now what's happening here is this is a trial lift. You can see movement there. This weighs a lot, as I said, and what they're doing is they are trialling it. And I can tell you that the lift will not take place today. It is going to be, it's scheduled to be hoisted up tomorrow.
What do you think?
So we'll have a quick look round now at what else is taking place. And we'll progress now on our little walk to see what else we can find. The Sands Venue Resort Hotel, the same day as the previous viewing at the Premier Inn. Well worth a visit here, because I would like very much to show you this. Now yesterday this section was not up and completed, however it is today. There we are. I think that's the complete section now of this side of this hotel. All done, look at that, all finished, the 2 stories and the roof, all nicely finished off. And there's that giant mobile crane. And our usual view from the rear to the front. Just walked a few paces to my left, and again our usual view from the front to the rear. And this is the second side now. I'll just show you. Oh, there's a space here. I can get in here. There we are, looking from, again, the front to the rear. And the view one side to the other side. And it is from here that I'm going to close my Wednesday walkabout up. I hope you've enjoyed it. Most interesting, I thought, visits to these two sites. Hope you've enjoyed it. Bye bye. Hello everybody again. Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. and we are outside the Wilko store. Now, what I'm going to do now is quickly show you the start of Talbot Road. Nothing to really show you new down here, so what we're going to do is I'll just give you a view of Talbot Road. There's the barricades all there. I'm going to skip Talbot Road of such, and I'm going to start our Sunday survey, which I'm absolutely thrilled to be able to do. I thank the rain and drizzle very much for stopping, and we're going to start off at Edward Street. So I'll turn the camcorder off until we get to Edward Street. Here we are, the Washington Public House and the road closed sign, and we get to Edward Street just a short way down here. Now the good news for this little road here is that scaffold has been taken down. Work has been completed where the scaffold was. Oh, that's turned out nice, hasn't it? Look. Nice shade of green, and what a difference that makes. What an awful fierce difference that makes, a little bit of work on the outside of the premises. Now, right down the end there, you remember there was quite a lot of scaffold, but as said, this scaffold has also been taken down. Now, here we are. On the left here is Edward Street, and the joy is that it is Sunday, so I virtually have all of this road to myself. I know there's something to show you here because this is the first time since Friday that I've had the opportunity of filming due to that constant rain and drizzle. Constant rain and drizzle here from Friday evening, and it's now Sunday afternoon, 3 o'clock. There's the plant machinery there. And we are approaching what I would like to show you. Another one of these enormous holes, crater-like even. Look at the width and the actual size of this, the actual depth as well, everything. Walk along slowly so as you can gauge everything. What a job these contractors are actually doing for this road. There. Now, we haven't got two cages here. We've got one complete large cage from the start of Edward Street right down to the finish of it. There's another area there that I expect to receive an awful lot of work. All barricaded up, waiting, I believe. And that brings us now to the end of Edward Street. To show you another shot there. So what I'll do now is I'm going to close the camcorder down and I will meet you at the Premier Inn site. Welcome back everybody, the site of the Premier Inn. Now last time we were here I showed you some water tanks that were being trialled to be able to be hoisted up to the roof area. Well, that all obviously went very well the next morning. Of course it did. Very, very early the next morning, those 3 water tanks safely hoisted up to the roof. I hope you could see the work of the facing bricks. Buses past me. I'm not in any danger. There's several feet to spare. Here's a gap there. More facing brickwork there. And there's the area of the generator room. Just continue to walk you down, and again hopefully you can see all the brickwork starting to take place. There's a skip there. Oh yes, and you can see hopefully a complete section of facing bricks there actually inside. I hope you can see that. What have we got here? Let's have a look at what we've got here. Right, we've got I think they're facing bricks and quite a lot of scaffold and actual boards. Scaffold, boards and scaffolding here. Oh look, a set of internal flight of stairs there. To the end now. And there we are, everything there, scaffold boards and the facing bricks. We are now at the front of the site of this hotel now, and the scaffold has now reached the very top. The boards have reached the 3rd and the 4th stories. Marvellous. Another view of this artist's poster of how this hotel will look at the finish. Isn't it nice? And the contractor's sign here as well. Now very, very fortunately, just around the corner here, as you know, is Corporation Street. Nice and handy for us. So this is where we're going to go next. Oh, just let me explain to you about Talbot Road. The reason why I skipped Talbot Road today, virtually, was what's the word? It's a little bit lively down there outside a certain place and very noisy, and I did not want to capture that. But in truth, nothing's happened there, so we haven't missed anything. The contractors really, they're all round Edward Street. We're in Corporation Street now. And coming towards now the part that has been all closed up and an awful lot of work taking place. Progress here. I've obviously seen it over the last couple of days, but however, due to the rain, I wasn't able to film it, but nothing's been lost, as this is as you're right up to date now, because it's Sunday, right up to date. Just at the start now of all this work down Corporation Street, and there's a lot been done this week, an awful lot been done. Again, not too many people about, so that's very fortunate. Yes, all the bus stops have gone and awaiting the new ones. And you can see now the new curbing. We're just approaching that, the other side of the road. All this new curbing now. Just going to turn round and remind you about this white line here. This is where they will extend the road area. See the white line there? Yes, just turn back. This, I'm told, they're going to extend the road right out to here, and this will be a lay-by. And it finishes here, starts and finishes here. And look, that's all in preparation for it, obviously. Now the picture may go funny here because there's that netting put up. That's to stop all the mist flying out onto the pedestrians. Coming towards the end now. Yes, and I'll just show you the sign now that was put up. 15 weeks this road is closed for. And there's another venue now. The next venue we're going to go to is the Sands Venue Resort Hotel on the front. So I'm going to close the camcorder down again and I will see you then. Welcome back, and we are at the rear of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. Now when I take you around this site, the emphasis will be on the roof. Look at this wonderful progress. You've seen this, but I'm going to show it again. The complete finish to this side with the roof elevation here. And a quick view from the rear to the front. I'll have to be quick as the pavement is very busy with pedestrians. There's that big mobile crane there. And another view from the side. Again, I just mentioned emphasis mainly on the roof work here. We are at the front now, and look at all these girders waiting to be placed. And just a few paces to my left, our usual view from the front to the rear. A view now of the front of the hotel, emphasis on the roof area. You can see new structures now forming the new 2 stories and the roof. Like the previous clip, this is a voiceover, and we are now at the second of the 2 sides. Now somehow we have made it round the 5 sites. I don't know how. Very, very lucky indeed. As I'm home now and it's 5 o'clock, I'm editing this video now, and it is now pouring with rain again. So very, very lucky indeed to get away with it. I will now make my way home to edit all of this, but previously to leaving, I want to thank everybody again who watches these videos. Thank you much. Thank you very, very much. It means so much to me, and I wish you a very good evening. Bye-bye. Bye-bye again.